Good evening to one and all. I am R. Venkat Bhargav from SRIT College and my roll number is 234G1A33I4. The main subject is about the data structures. Today our topic is implementation of queue using array. Now, what is queue? Queue is a linear data structure in which we add elements to one and remove them from the another end. Here is the example for the insertion of queue will be done at front end. Insertion of queue is done at rear end and deletion of queue is done at front end. The first item to be inserted in enqueue is the first to be deleted, dq. A queue is therefore is called first inserted first out FIFO property. The queue operations enqueue. Insert an element at rear of the queue, dq. Delete an element at the front of the queue. And there are 4 types of queues. Simple queue, and it is also called as linear queue. And second one is circular queue. It is in the circular shape. And third one is priority queue. And fourth one is double-ended queue or DQ. Representation of arrays of queues. Queues can be easily represented using linear arrays. Every queue has front and rear variables that point to the position from where deletions and insertions can be done respectively. Consider the queue shown in the figure. Here is the figure where the front end, and that means the deletion, and rear end, that means the insertion. The deletion will done at the front end and the insertion will done at the rear end. Here we inserted fifth element, and the element will be go back, and when we delete the elements, the 12th at 0 location element will be deleted. If you want to add one more value in the list, say with the value 45, when rear would be incremented by 1 and the value would be stored at the position pointer by rear. Here are operations of queues. Enqueue, inserted elements into the queue by the rear end. DQ, deleted from the elements from the queue is called front end. Next, the third one is traversing. Accessing element from the queue from front and rear end is called traversing. Here is the example for queues, enqueue, DQ and traversing. Next, the applications of queues. Direct applications, waiting lists and bureaucracy, access to shared resources, example printer, multi-programming. Queue are used in operating system for handling interrupts. Queue are used in playlist for junction box to add songs to the end, play from the front of the list. Here example of implementation of queue using arrays. First, dq, if is empty, parenthesis, printf queue is empty. Return nil, empty parenthesis close. If front is equals to parenthesis differ elements into front is equals to null, friend is equals to -1, rear is equals to -1, closed parenthesis, and return elements into front closed parenthesis differ open parenthesis element into front is equals to null, friend is equals to front plus 1 percentage elements count closed parenthesis return element into front closed parenthesis closed parenthesis. This is the experiment about topic about implementation of Q using arrays with an example. Thank you.